I never imagined I'd be telling this story. I'm 37 years old, and for 8 years I believed I had a happy marriage. My wife, Eve, and I had built a comfortable life together. We'd faced disappointments, including being unable to have children, but I honestly thought our relationship was built on trust. Then everything changed. Out of nowhere, Eve announced she was quitting her job to write a novel. It made no sense. She'd never shown the slightest interest in writing, yet suddenly she expected me to cover the mortgage, the bills, and every other expense while she chased this new dream. Something didn't feel right. The turning point came when she arrived home wearing the unmistakable scent of a man's aftershave. She claimed she'd been trying perfumes in a shop, but I wasn't convinced. Instead of confronting her without proof, I hired a private investigator. A few days later, he handed me an envelope filled with photographs. The first few showed Eve walking through town with another man. Then I found the one that shattered my world. They were kissing outside a hotel. My marriage was over. Wanting to know how it had all started, I quietly checked her phone one evening. Their messages revealed everything. They'd met by chance in the city after he approached her. She willingly gave him her number, flirted with him, and before long they were meeting in hotels. He promised expensive holidays, luxury gifts, and a glamorous future. She believed every word. When I finally confronted her, I laid the photographs on the table. She didn't even deny the affair. Instead, she smiled and said she didn't need me anymore because this man, Ryan, was wealthy enough to give her the life she deserved. That hurt more than the cheating itself. I calmly told her we were getting divorced. The legal process wasn't easy, but my solicitor proved that Eve had deliberately quit her job without any genuine intention of writing a book. She hadn't written a single page. Although she received a financial settlement, she walked away with enough money to start over. But she made one final disastrous decision. She handed almost all of it to Ryan after he convinced her to invest in one of his business opportunities. Then, he disappeared. No business. No investment. No Ryan. Weeks later, there was a knock at my front door. I opened it to find Eve standing there in worn clothes, exhausted and in tears. She admitted she'd lost nearly everything and had nowhere to stay. She begged me to let her sleep in the spare room for just a few nights. For a brief moment, I remembered the woman I'd once loved. Then I remembered the lies, the betrayal, and the laughter when she told me another man would replace me. I told her she needed to face the consequences of her own choices. When she refused to leave, I warned I'd call the police. She finally walked away. She returned several more times over the following weeks, looking worse each visit, but my answer never changed. The woman who had abandoned our marriage for a fantasy had discovered that fantasy was nothing more than a scam. People often say the grass is greener on the other side. Sometimes it's just painted green. In the end, I didn't lose my marriage because I failed as a husband. I lost it because the person I trusted most chose excitement over loyalty. And while rebuilding my life hasn't been easy, I'd rather start again alone than spend another day with someone who never truly valued what we had.